Hello, my geometry gems, my cool cats and kittens, my loves. Today, I'm not sure when you guys are watching this, but I've made it for Monday, May 18th. This is our final video for geometry class. It's our week 8 study guide over chapter 10.4 and 10.6, circles. Your final quiz is going to be on Thursday, May 21st, so in just a couple days. You'll have Thursday and Friday to do that quiz, and then we're finished with the year, which is absolutely crazy. It's definitely a bittersweet moment. It's kind of strange to be doing our final video this way, and I don't really get a chance to see a lot of you. So that's super sad because I've had a really fabulous year with you guys. I've loved all of it, and I'm very sad that this is kind of like how we have to end our year together, but just know that I love each and every one of you so much. It's just been such a fun year, and I hope you guys kind of feel the same way with me. So on that note, let's get ourselves going on our final study guide. I'm so excited. Oh, it's like such a bittersweet moment here. I know you guys must be excited too. You're like, gosh, Mr. Masso, go faster. Be done with this. I don't want to listen to you anymore. I also don't know if any of you even listen to me. I think most of you just put me on mute. So, okay, never mind. Let's go. All right. Number 1, we are going to solve for x using some of the relationships that we've learned in these past couple of chapters. So we talked about tangent lines. We've talked about some secants and chords that cross over inside of the circle. And then we have also talked about arc length and sector area. So all of those last 3 sections are going to be on our quiz, which again is going to be on Thursday, May 21st. You're only going to get 2 days to do it. So make sure you are ready to rumble. Okay. So for my first one here, number 1, we're going to solve for x. What I notice here is that I've got my circle and I've got 2 chords that intersect each other. So if you remember, when I have 2 chords that intersect each other, I'm going to take the first segment and I'm going to take the 2 pieces of that segment and multiply them, and then I'm going to set them equal to the second segment. I'm going to do the same thing. So for the first one, I'm going to do 27 times x, which would be my first chord there. My second chord is going to be this second line over here in green, and I'm going to multiply my 2 pieces together. So it's piece times piece, set it equal to piece times piece. So 30 times 18. And it would have been the same had you flipped it and did the green part first and the red part second. It doesn't really matter which way you choose to do it. You're going to get the same answer either way. So you're definitely going to want a calculator today. So the first thing I'm going to do is 27 times x gives me 27x. 30 times 18 gives me 540. And then I'm just going to solve for x. So I'm going to divide both sides by 27. On the left, it will cancel. I get x equals 20. And that's it. Done with the first problem. Easy stuff. Okay, for number 2, I'm going to do the same setup. So I'm going to look for one segment first. Doesn't matter which segment you choose. I'm going to pick this one with the 14. And I like to do it in 2 different colors just so that I can kind of see which numbers go together. All right, now when I do this one, I've got one segment is 14 times my second segment, the whole thing is x plus 11, so I have to put that in parentheses, right, because it's a whole, that's the whole segment here is x plus 11. I set that equal to my other segment, so here's my other segment. Again, I've got a second color now. I've got 16 times, and this whole thing is an equation right here, so it's 2x minus 5, and I put that into parentheses. And now I'm just solving it like a normal algebra problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I distribute this number on the outside to everything inside of the parentheses. So 14 times x is 14x. 14 times 11 is 154. And then I do the same thing over here with the green side. So 16 times 2x is 32x. And then 16, be very careful, this is a -5. So 16 times -5 is -80. Now I want to get all my x's to one side, so I'm going to move the smaller one. I'm going to subtract 14x from both sides. Working from left to right, my x's cancel. I've got 154 equals, I subtract these two, I get 18x. And then I bring down my minus 80. I want to get all the constants to one side, so I'm going to add 80 to both sides. All right, this is just some regular old algebra. You should feel really confident with this. I get 234 equals 18x, and then I divide both sides by 18. I get 13 equals x, or x equals 13. Easy stuff, it's just solving some algebra problems. Okay, now for number 3, what I notice is I've got segments that go outside of the circle. So if we remember from our last section here, I'm still going to color code my 2 segments. So I'm going to take my first segment here, the one with the 6 and the 15. And now because it goes outside, I have a different setup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the number on the outside. I'll do it over here. Yeah, I have enough room. 6. And I multiply it times the whole segment. So this whole segment, if Mr. Math